welcome back, Pokepals, to the channel. I am going to be playing a Tank Kangaskhan deck today, and it's going to be extra tanky because we have Aurorus in here, and if your Pokemon has any water energy attached, it takes 50 less damage from attacks. To go with our Curly Wall Bouffalant, it helps our basic colorless Pokemon play take 60 less damage from attacks, which brings in Kangaskhan. So if we have 2 Bouffalant on the bench, that's 60 with water attached. That's 110 damage we're preventing to our colorless Pokemon. We also have 1 copy of Team Rocket's Kangaskhan. Since we are playing a lot of Petrol, we can utilize that to our advantage if we need to early game, if Trolley's prized or something crazy like that happens. And speaking of Petrol, we are playing the Precious Trolley as our A-Spec. Our goal is to go second and get a Rocket's Transceiver or Petrol and get Precious Trolley rolling and get that going, get Mega King into the active, utilize that run errand ability and draw some extra cards. Other big things of course we have the 4 Ice Cream Cone to help with healing as well. Excuse me, we also have 3 Rockets Factory to help us draw since we have so many Petrols available, as well as a Lively Stadium to help us with some HP, even more to help our Mega Kangaskhan stay alive. So that's what we're doing here. We are going to try out this deck and try and get some wins. Let's see how it goes. Arceus, I started using it on the master level and kind of got me over the hump into the Arceus level. And it's just fun to tank out hits and not give up prize cards, so it's been a lot of fun. So let's see, our opponent won the coin flip. Let's see who's going to go first here. Alright, they decided to go first, which is perfect. That's what we want. We want to go second and hopefully get a Petrol and Kangaskhan into play. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this is not great. Let's start our Team Rocket's Kangaskhan, and hopefully we will top deck something great. Hopefully a Petrol. I wouldn't hate a Lillie, or even just top decking Trolley, which has happened before. So let's see how it goes. Risky Ruins down. Playing some type of Tox box. I see the Galarian Zigzagoons, maybe Galarian Obstagoon, which I believe does damage for damage counters on your Pokemon. Kind of reminiscent of Lycanroc from Journey Together, which I had a lot of fun with that deck, so we'll see what we can do. I'm expecting some Munkidoris and so on and so forth. They got the Absol here, probably for draw support would draw 2 cards. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a Petrarant involved here, which easy money for Mega Kangaskhan if we can get it charged up, so we'll see how it goes. And then I think this deck can only get better with the retry badge coming out this year, which is a Pokemon tool card that when attached to a colorless Pokemon, it's reflips coins for attacks. So Mega Kangaskhan can utilize that to, say you got to hit 210, you flip it, you get 1, you immediately get tails, you can try again and try and get that 1 heads to knock out Latias or Fez or so on and so forth. So we just have to see how much that changes the deck. I think it's going to be really fun. Now Mega Kangaskhan has helped me a little bit, but not a lot. I think if I'm going to cut something, I would cut this and maybe add in like a Shaman or a Psyduck or something. But I already have Psyduck, sorry. It'd be a Shaman you have to add. Just because it doesn't help me a ton. But it has. It's just not. I think it doesn't weigh out taking up space on the bench. Alright, so it looks like they failed the Buddy. Didn't take an action in time. Uh-oh, guys. This might be a timeout happening. So let's place the Risky Ruins, put down Latias Free Retreat, put down our wall there, attach, and if our opponent did disconnect, this is a great game to have do that, because this was not a good opening hand. guys, I think this might be a disconnect, which is no fun if it was. Because I would have liked to see what they were doing with the Obstagoon. Let's see. Hopefully we do not have to cut this. We might have to, because I don't want our first game to be a opponent disconnected from live, so. Yep, and actually we're probably just going to cut this one, but if YouTube does see it, you know, that was definitely a game. Alright guys, first 2 games have been wins, but it's been immediately concedes from the opponent, so we're going to try a third time and see how this goes. Let's see what they're going to pick, heads or tails. They chose tails. Alright, so both concessions we have gone twice. The first game was not a very good hand, the second game was a great hand. So hopefully we get another good hand here. Ideally, Mega Kangaskhan and then Petrol for follow-up for Trolley. And then super ideally a Sail Fossil in our hand as well. Because you cannot use your Trolley to get a Sail Fossil. It is technically an item card until it goes into play. Then it becomes a basic Pokemon. So start out with our Articuno here. Alright, they took 1 mulligan. We got some grass and dark. Let's see. Probably Munkidori in a grass deck, I would assume. So maybe Hydrapple, maybe Mega Meganium. Took our mulligan. We get a... Oh, Mega Kangaskhan. You know what? Could this be Slowking? I really hope it isn't Slowking. I don't want to go against Slowking right now, but which is definitely been a great deck, especially after NAAC and the performance that Slowking had there. This also could be a mirror match, which is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Because I do run dark, as you can see in the hand, so it very well could be a mirror match. Alright, so we drew our water. Let's see. I'm going to play 1 Pokégear and get a boss. Okay. Not ideal. Play another one. Guess we're going to Lillies. I'll put that into play. I don't really want to waste an energy on my Articuno, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Lillies. Oh, look, now we get... Oh, look, I'll take it, you know that? We got Latias. Oh. To retreat into Kang. We can at least run an errand here. Love it. Let's go there. Do I want Monkey? But no, I think I'm going to hold off on Monkey because I want Bouffalant Sail Fossil. I'm going to save my transceiver and we are just going to end turn. Now hopefully here, next turn we're probably going to Crispin, as much as I want a Petrol. It's going to depend on what they do. If they whiff here, I'm definitely going to Petrol for Trolley. If they're able to get Crispin out and start attacking, I'm going to have to do the same and go from there. Okay, Lillies, good sign. Didn't have anything in that hand. So hopefully they can keep it up. But as I was saying earlier, I think this deck only improves with the Pitch Black set coming out because you get that retry badge. You can slap that on Mega Kangaskhan and you get that extra chance to get those higher damages, which is amazing. Those are always a good thing to do. And coming from someone who loves Wugtrio, and that was my big thing, coin flips are just fun. And this may not be a mill for coin flip, but it is still an amazing time. So I'm hoping that that card can do some damage when it comes out. But let's see. All right, they did not attack. Let's go ahead. Let's run errand. Okay. So I am thinking Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to Petrol. Oh no. Well, I can at least still get double Bouffalant out, but man, that's unfortunate. Let's see what I get from factory first. Oh, look, there we go. Let's play that. Let's get our other Boof. Alright, and then can we go here? And I'm actually thinking I'm going to have to bypass the Sail Fossil right now, because I think Monkey could be pretty crucial. And we're going to in-turn, we're going to Crispin to attack in Monkey. And yeah, we have Ice Cream. I think next turn we're going to be set for some good damage and tank some damage across the way. So we'll see how it goes. So it looks like our opponent, let's see, they just drew their card. Have not run errand. I wouldn't be surprised here. I haven't seen maybe an energy switch could get them to attack if they don't find anything. But we just gotta wait this out, see how it goes. I don't know what's up. I'm seeing a ton of these generic Pokemon sleeves, and that is not helping me know what I'm playing against, which is good for them, not good for me. Then again, I'm playing a Totodile sleeve, and I have no no Totodile Pokemon in my deck. Let's see what happened here. Did they didn't take an action. Oh, man. Alright, so first, let's run errand. Guys, this is my third game in a row if someone disconnects, so I'm sorry if it's like a, alright, let's do this. Let's check and make sure we have double energy in the deck here. Okay, we do. Perfect. So, let's Crispin. Boom and boom. Let's go hand. Let's go there. Attach our dark there. And then let's rapid fire combo. Come on, let's get some heads here. Yes, one. Yes. I believe that is a knockout. Let's go. I'll take 3 prize cards there. Precious Trolley, there it is. A little too late to the party, but that's the risk you take when you play a trolley build. Now let's see if they can have an action this turn. Here's to hoping. I mean, if they don't have something here, I mean, the least we can say in this video, I'm technically 3-0. And I'll keep this video in just to prove that point. But yeah, man, oh, here we go. We got some movement. All right, we got us a game. But oh, is this slot box or all out Blitzel's build? Some big basic deck. That could be fun. I don't know. It's tough. I'm a single prize guy. I mean, I like my couple megas thrown in there, but you know, I just started dabbling with Ethan's Typhlosion, which is fun. I have a Mega for Alligator build with Festival Lead, also really fun. Huge shout out to LDF. This is his tank build. Mega Kangaskhan Tank build. Been a ton of fun, so go check him out. He has great decks. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows him. He's awesome. Also want to give a shout out to Pokeboam, I think is how you say his name. His new Mega Greninja, not Mega Greninja, the Greninja EX deck with Meganium looks like a ton of fun, so I might be trying that one as well. But give him a look give him a look at it if you can, because he has a lot of fun decks. And speaking of decks, if there is any decks you guys want to see in the comments or any decks you recommend, please put them down in the comments. That gives me and the other Pokepals on this channel that make videos to look at and get ideas and interact with you guys and have fun. So please make sure you leave those in the comments. Also hit that like and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow and helps us on this this channel upload process. All right, and they're hitting for 150. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna take a knockout here. So we're gonna go first. Oops. First, we're gonna play down our factory, get rid of their little thing they got going on. We're gonna run errand. Perfect. Now, I think we throw 30 there. We heal, as one does. We petrol. I think we heal again, because you can never be too safe. So boom, back up to fully healed Kangaskhan. That's amazing. Let's draw 2 off of the factory. Lily's a Night Stretcher, love it. Let's go Psychic on Monkey in case it gets really bad. We can always mind bend. But let's take this knockout, and then next round we have boss for game. Can boss up the Clefairy. Take our 2 prize cards. There's our Aurorus. Alright. So, one other person I did want to give a pretty awesome shout out to is CPU or Control Players Unite. Great streams, great videos. It's not always just control as like the normal aspect of it. He goes through all different kinds of control, aggro control, mill, tank. Like he's a great channel, great way to get your mind to think a different way with Pokemon, and to kind of get out of the aspect of just attack. Like you get to do different ways, like energy manipulation. Highly recommended if you guys get a chance. But yeah, he's also great for new deck ideas and everything. Couldn't recommend it enough, so go check him out, and let him know that we sent you, because I know he'll love hearing it from us and hearing from you guys that we sent him over there. But let's see. Alright, they play Energy Switch. They put down the Area 0. I'm assuming they're gonna try and attack with Clefairy here. Okay, unfair stamp. That's actually fine, because if they attack me, which they want to do, I don't see a way they can hit 300, so I can just monkey over and still have game. So, and even if they don't attack, I can still rapid fire combo to try and hit a heads. So we'll see how it goes. I also could just top deck boss. Alright, here it comes. Oh, the boss top deck. They just concede. Oh man, what a game. 3-0. 2 concessions, and then we have a winning. It's a big basic deck, so let's go. Let's try and get some more in here for you guys. Hopefully get a game to show off that Aurorus and how it can help tank some. Let's get another game in here. We're perfect on the day so far. 2 concessions, 1 winning. It's a mega basic deck. Kind of reminded me of an all-out Blitzels build, so I don't know if that's the exact 60 they were playing, but gave that general vibe. Alright, and we won the coin flip, and we know how it goes. We do not want to go first. We want to get that petrol or that transceiver and get that trolley going early and often. Alright. So the trend on this video is starting Bouffalant, apparently. This is like the third or fourth game I've started with Bouffalant in the active. Unfortunately, no petrol and no transceiver, so gonna have to have a pretty good top deck here. or a couple mulligans. That's also an option. We'll have to see if that is a thing as well. But we do have Lively Stadium in hand. That'll be good. I like having Ice Cream. Mist Energy isn't bad, especially this is a Dragapult build. I've found that misting your Bouffalant pretty early is important, because I've had a couple times they target down of one Bouffalant and then it makes it even harder for the tank aspect to stick. Or even your Fossil. If you have Fossil early, it's good to mist your Fossil. Because at the end of the day, Aurorus can be an attacker. And I believe it does like 150, 160, and then the opponent cannot attack next turn. So it can be a good backup attacker if needed. Alright, so they just Till Dance for one and pass over. Oh man, that is something. Okay, we could boss. We have another Bouffalant in the back. I don't foresee them taking a double knockout. They don't have any snipe things, so I think I am going to... I think I'm going to leave it there and end my turn. Because I don't really want to waste a boss right now on a Diplin. I mean, an Applin. So. Let's see, they bug catching set. What are they going to get? No doubt they're getting a lot of stuff if they're playing a Hydrapple deck. Okay, they get Diplin and Energy. I wonder if this is Festival Lead. We're about to find out. If they're playing Dawn, I doubt it is. Oh, Meganium? Okay, they must have Forest in hand. You don't, yeah, I'd say you don't get all those without Forest in hand. Alright, we got Meganium online. If anyone don't know what Meganium does, Meganium, for each basic energy attached to all your Pokemon, they provide double grass energy. So it makes Mask and Hydrapple even more broken. So they're probably going to Ultra Ball for Hydrapple here. And it is going to be an uphill climb from here, but the good news is we are a tank deck. We can give up a couple prizes and still come back. So that's what the plan's going to be here. We just need to top deck a Petrol and top deck it soon. Or even just top deck a Trolley. I would take that as well. So let's see. They Ultra Balled for Hydrapple as expected, and they are just going to Myriad for 90. Ooh. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's get Petrol. Let's do our thing. Let's go here. Don't be prized. Perfect. Alright, so we have both candies and Ultra Ball, Pokepad, both Cell Fossils, 3 Rocket Factories. Ooh, do we only have one Crispin? Ooh, okay. I don't love that. Crispin is pretty crucial to get our attacks up and running quickly. Let's do that. And you know what? Let's get a third Boof down. Before I do that, let's retreat. Okay. Oops. I don't mind bumping their Forest. I don't really like them having that to begin with. I'll attach Mist there. And we will end our turn. And then we will probably Lillie. I could also see us bossing, depending on how their hand goes. If they just attack here, I might boss up the Meganium. I might boss up the Meganium because they will. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 180. Okay. Crispin, the perfect top deck. So we're going to, well, first, actually, let's Crispin first. I'm going to get that in Psychic. Let's put those both on that there. Let's heal 80. Let's run errand. Boom. Okay. We're gonna rapid fire combo. Let's get a heads here. Oh, we got tails. That's okay. Now I am worried because I can't do math that they might be knocking us out next turn. They were doing 180, and then I added 2 more, so that's 180. They added 60, so that's 20, 240. Yeah, I think they would be knocking me out. Yep, just enough to knock us out, and that's okay. That is okay, because here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna promote Monkey. I didn't get Dark Energy. That is okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get our Mega King back. That's Lillie's. Well, that Lillie's wasn't great. I was really hoping for an energy. It's okay. Let's go here. Give me a dark energy, please. Okay. They cannot knock me out, but this does not look good, guys. We really needed the monkey so that we could Adrenabrain 30 over and then drop Rocket's Factory and knock out Tailmask. So that's not great. The good news is what we could do, we have Run Errand. I'm thinking we'll Run Errand, try and get the energy. If we do, I'm thinking we boss up the Meganium. And then Adrenabrain to knock out the Ogerpon and go from there. Okay, Forest of Vitality and Lilies. That's okay. We were bumping Lively anyway. I wasn't trying to hold on to that for too long, so that'll be a-okay in my book. Oh, I did not know Wrapping Charge went to anything. Okay. Well, okay, not a knockout. Not a knockout. Huge. Lillie's Clefairy. We don't need you here. Darkness. Okay. Let's do that. Let's play that. I think what we do. Oh man, it's just out of range now. I do think we still boss up there. I'll put that there to threaten that Ogerpon still. And let's retreat into a Bouffalant and try and stall him out and say you don't got it. Oh, they have a Lilies, of course. So they're probably getting into an energy. Oh, yeah, they're definitely getting into an energy with Bug Catching set 2. Alright, so I think Boof is obviously going down here. They're going to Ripening Charge to take 30 off of the other Ogerpon again, which isn't great. That's okay. We have another factory. I think that's our last stadium, though, so after that, we might be roughing it a little bit. Yep, they retreat. Are they just gonna Hydrapple here? Okay, they're happening charge probably to the Ogerpon. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking we can hopefully we top deck a boss. Or even run Aaron into a boss. Once this gets knocked out, I'm going to put down my other Kangaskhan just so we have a viable thing, because we need to get rid of that Ogerpon. So they're doing 240 plus. They're 270 without the Meganium. Ooh, okay. So let's do this. I'm gonna get both my Petrels. Thin out my deck. Okay, love that. Let's go ahead, and I want to play my other Mega Kangaskhan here. I would like to Adrena Brain. Back to that Ogerpon, and let's see what we get here. We get Boss. Perfect. Okay. So I'm thinking in this scenario, we put down our factory so they can't do anything crazy. Let's run Errand. Okay. Let's boss up Meganium. Let's go into our other Mega Kangaskhan, and then let's end turn. We got to get a Crispin or something now, and I think this game we only had one in the deck, so it's not looking great. But we just have not found a lot of energy. Okay, so they have their retreat. Yep, I think that's game. Yep, 450. GG. That was not a very good good example of what's going on, but you can't have a little bit of everything. We haven't been able to get our Aurorus out and stabilize. Hopefully next game we can do that, but hey, 3-1, not too bad. Alright. App is back and running. Don't know what happened there, but it decided just that it didn't want to cooperate. So let's get one last good game in here. That Dragon Ball game was kind of sad. I don't know if I'm including the video or not, but well, it was going to be close. I wouldn't think we definitely weren't going to run away with it but we could have clawed our way back. We had Clefairy, so that's a little unfortunate. But we're back in it. New game here. Tails or Siding wants to go first. Again, we are a go second deck, so I'd love to see them say they would like to go first in this go first format. It definitely feels better to be going second. Oh, we'll go first. Okay. You know what, though? I don't hate it. It's another card to draw for Trolley. Oh, look, the perfect start. We got Kang in the active. We got Petrol in the hand. This is great. We are going first, so better going second hand, but I definitely don't hate this hand because next turn we will pretty much be set up. I do want to go ahead and run Aaron, maybe raw draw to Troy. Alright. That is okay. I will go ahead and get out a Boof, my boy. I will go ahead and attach. Let's go ahead and get to have Boss already in hand. I don't. Let me get Boss. And then end their turn, and then next turn we'll Petrol for Trolley. Get this going. So let's see. Our opponent's playing Munkidori. They Pokepad for Dreepy, so it's Dragapult again. Okay. That is a-okay. I would like to get our Cell Fossil down this game and see if I can utilize that at all. That would be amazing, but we'll have to see if we can draw into it or something. Okay, it's Pult Chicken. And honestly, with Pult Chicken, I think it has 310 HP. Aurorus can be really good. It's just a backup attacker in this, so. Let's run Aaron first. You never know, you can get the trolley on that. We don't, but we do get the other boof. So, can't complain too much. Oh, look, it's here. Let's go. We got trolley, 2 fossil. Okay. So let's go ahead. Nope. Play our trolley. I do think Monkey can be good here. Latias probably we want. And I will leave that last spot open for a Clefairy. Or a Cell Fossil, whichever one we get into first. Let's go ahead. Team Rocket's Factory. Okay. I would have liked an energy there, so I could put it on Monkey, but I don't hate it. I like keeping Ultra Ball in hand, so let's just pass. Next turn we Crispin. We have the option, well, we can't, fortunately can't boss, but we Crispin and we can take out probably whatever they put in the active, pending a Rare Candy into anything. Let's see what they get here. Probably Meowth or Fez, Dreepy, and Blaziken. Badoo, Dragapult, Cloak. Okay, interesting. Now, if they get that Dragapult up there and attack Kangaskhan, I'm thinking we throw up Clefairy, Crispin to Clefairy. Bada bing, bada boom, Dragapult's gone. So, we will see how it goes if that's what they decide to do. It looks like they might go double Drag Cloak and just have a slower build here, though. But I do know typically Pult Chicken, they do run Rare Candy. I know more so for the Blaziken than Dragapult, but it was an option, and I am ready with Clefairy if needed, so. Or are we going to retreat here? Oh, yeah, duh, they got Badoo. All right, no items for us. So knowing that, first let's run errand. Okay. Let's Crispin. Thinking those two. The next turn we can boss, yeah. We still have Psychic in the deck. Okay. Let's put that in hand. Water the active. Alright. Theoretically, they could stamp us after this, but I'm not really super afraid of that. Like, we lose boss from this hand, but I don't hate it. We do have King to draw out of it, so you know, it's possible this could hurt us, but I'm not afraid of it. And like other scenarios where I'd be like, unfair stamp is drastic. So we'll see how it goes. They promote your Cloak here. I believe from Dawn last turn they got a Dragapult, so they could Dragapult Crispin, boom, hit us for 140, and then 60 to the bench. So we'll have to see. They do Fez, which yeah, I was expecting that as well, just extra draw. And that's the crazy thing about Dragapult is, I mean, they're seeing 2, 4, 7 cards, which is crazy. They got Crispin Dragapult. Okay, that's fine. With that, I mean, we have double ice cream. They could still stamp unfair stamp us, which would be unfortunate, but I feel okay. I feel good. They attach fire. I mean, they Crispin Fire, attach Psychic, evolve to Pult. You know, someone brought up recently Twilight Masquerade, how many cards were in that set that are crazy good right now, and they're stamped. I mean, they have Dragapult, Teal Mask, all this stuff from Twilight Masquerade. And I'm like, man, that set was crazy. Because I remember at the time it was like really fun to get and really cool, but at least I didn't see the amount of great cards that were going to be in that set. So it's going to be cool to look back on other sets like Pitch Black coming out. What if in like a year's time we're like, man, look at all those meta cards that were in Pitch Black. So that's always one of the fun parts about the meta and rotation and how standard works. But they powered up Dragapult, they unfair stamped us, they got a Kangaskhan up, they're probably going to get another one, another Dreepy. Okay. I'm thinking, I mean, we have Boss. Oh, I'm not sure. We have to see. Let's see what we top deck here and get off of our run errand. Okay, ping a Boof. That kind of saw that one coming. All right, let's see. Another Night Stretcher. That's crazy. Okay, let's run errand. Okay. Petrol. Boom. Petrol. Ice Cream. I like that. We also get to draw 2 cards. It's Petrol. Ice Cream. Heal that. Draw 2. Kind of dead cards, but that's okay. So they're going to take a knockout on my Boof next turn, but I have 2 Night Stretcher, so I don't hate that. And then we also have Boss in case they want to retreat. What ideally we would Monkey, get Dark Energy for Monkey. But we'll have to see. What are they doing here? Reconning their directives a couple times. Looking at all those cards. They recon a second time. They get Ultra Ball. Probably going to grab Blaziken here. Or a backup Pult. If they have another Crispin, which let's be honest, is Dragapult. They always got it like that. Nope, no Blaziken, okay. I mean, Blaziken can be a viable attacker, so it's understandable. We put Pult, take out Pult here. They can just use Blaziken to power up the next one. Oh, they're going to power up Monkey? Gotcha. Alright, who are you Adrenum raining to? Assume another Boof. Or even Latias. Yeah, okay. And they're going to put 1 on the Boof. 1 on Boof and then 50 on the other Boof, I would think. Alright, let's see how they do it. I'm assuming they're going to take out the 1 Bouffalant and then leave the other with 50. Just makes sense because he can knock out next turn. Yeah. Alright, 200. here. Let's see. Dark Energy. I like it. Put that back on there. And then I think we are just going to attack and knock out here and hope for the best. Oh, Kangaskhan, no, not for this one. Alright. Okay, unfortunately, our king is going down next turn, but I think what we do in that case is our king's going to go down. We are going to Night Stretcher back our Psychic and Mind Bend, and then try and get a Kangaskhan back up and running, and or a Clefairy Crispin angle, which is always a thing. Now, granted, they have to have Crispin, or they don't. They don't anymore. They just need to have Dragapult Energy because they have Blaziken. Oh, I don't hate that. Okay. Hopefully that means they don't. Oh no. That means my Bouffalant no longer work. The good news is we have Lively Stadium for next turn. Yeah, they get Pulp back. Oh man. Yep, Seething Spirit onto it. I'm pretty sure they have a Psychic in the discard. Yeah. That's okay. What can we do here? So we're obviously going to bump Watchtower next turn. And I think if we bump that, we thankfully still have Monkey. Yeah, that checks out. Alright, that's knockout. That's fine. No, I don't like that. Let's do this. For a Petrol. Alright. First, let's do this. We do get a Crispin. Oh, they red carded away my Night Stretcher. That's what it was. I'm like, I know I had Night Stretcher. Alright, it is time to Mind Bend. Do that. And let's Mind Bend. So theoretically here they can win. They just need to have Dragapult retreat, so on and so forth. So, man, that red card really got us. I'm wondering if I should have benched. I probably should have benched that second Kangaskhan for this exact scenario. Yeah, and then attach Seething Spirit. Yeah, you're gonna retreat your Psychic and discard. Yep, and then Seething Spirit to it. Well, GG, I'm gonna let this play out, but he's definitely gonna win this one because this has 90 left, 60 and 30. Yeah, GG's. Dragapult's just too good, man. Too good. You gotta be draw perfect to really. We're bossing? Why are we bossing? Oh, are you gonna take out Latias? Okay, that also makes sense. You could throw 30 on there and take out Latias, or bump the stadium. I'm gonna let this play out just because I know it can be fun when you hit your spots and want to take it out, take out the opponent's Pokemon. So all right, here we go. They didn't BM me at all, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, GG. Dragapult's just tough, man. It's tough in this meta, and hopefully it gets better, and these other decks get easier to play against with Dragapult with some of the stuff coming out, like the new Hide and Sneak deck. But yeah, great job. Had super fun, great game. Hope you guys loved what you saw. We didn't get to use Aurorus at all that much, which is kind of sad, but it just never really popped up when it did. Badoo was there. But it is a fun component to it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the outro. Alright, everybody, that was my tank Mega Kangaskhan deck with Aurorus. I know we didn't get to see Aurorus a lot today, but a couple times we saw it, Badoo was around and we just couldn't get the item out. We saw the highs and lows of Trolley, the prizing it and so on and so forth from there. That's just how Trolley decks go. Like I said, if there was one thing I was going to get cut, it would definitely be the Team Rockets. It's great in a pinch, but it's very niche. I would almost cut a Mega Kangaskhan and throw in a fourth Pokégear. That's just how important Petrol is to get the Precious Trolley. You could also throw in another Mist Energy, double mist your Boof on the bench if you don't want to add the fourth Pokégear. Those are all just things I would add, or that would throw in there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have this deck list in the description in case you guys want to try out this tank deck for yourself. Again, shout out to LDF, Little Dark Fury, check him out. This is where I got my deck inspiration from. And I think, honestly, this one's probably his exact 60. It's been a lot of fun playing, so go check him out. And yeah, please take a minute to like, subscribe, comment down below what you like about this deck, if you don't like about this deck, and what you're looking forward to in future sets. I'm a big mill guy, so Mega Excadrill will be kind of fun to kind of make a tank mill Excadrill there. You'll see a couple of those when it comes out, but we will have some IRL gameplay coming soon as well with me and Casey. Those will be a lot of fun, and hope to see you guys there as well. But there should be something popping up now showing you can click on our channel to go there, check out other videos, and recommended videos to the right. So thank you guys again. It was always fun hanging out with you Pokepals. It's been dad. So Casey will be back with another video, and I'll have some intermittently in there. And yeah, you guys have a good night. Peace.